Good morning, everybody. We're back today with day 5 of Advent of Code 2022. Today, the actual challenge seems pretty straightforward. We're just moving blocks from one stack to another using these pretty straightforward commands. However, the initial parsing looks kind of annoying, so we'll see how that goes. But first things first, let's go ahead and load our sample as a string. And we'll see what this looks like when we loop over it. So the good news is, if I hop over to the sample input, you'll see that we actually do have space over here. So in Emacs I have show trailing white space turned on. And so we will actually be able to read all the way across and just find if there are actually letters here. Now, what I'm thinking right now is that we can probably call line.find, and then we can pass it a function. I think we can pass it string is, maybe it's stir is ASCII. Let's try it like this. Is alphabetic. Let's try that. Is there a find all? Find. Let's see. Because what I'm thinking here is we may be able to just pull out the indices. I'm trying to avoid looping over every character in the line. Although I guess we can do that. It's not really a big deal. So let's just do that. And we should go ahead and grab the index. Okay, I guess this isn't so bad. So if we find an alphabetic character, it looks like these have widths of 3. Although it's complicated slightly because the ones after the first one kind of had widths of 5. So let's just see if we can get some kind of pattern here. So let's just do IC. Oops. Okay, so we got 5D, 1N, 5C. Oh, whoops. And then the other thing we want to do is we'll have something like this. True if stacks. And then we'll check if line dot is empty. We'll set stacks to false, because we're gonna have to switch our processing when we get to this empty line. Okay, there we go. So now we should just get this part. So let's see, 159. I'm just trying to think how to do this. So basically we want to, I guess it is every 4, starting at 1, right? Okay, so I guess it's, oh, what can we do? Basically I'm just trying to figure out how to turn these into something we want. So if I do, let's see, so 1 of course is going to be 0. I mean, we can do something dumb like just use these numbers, right? This is kind of what I did in an awk solution yesterday, where I built up a table of indices. I guess we can do the same thing here. It feels, I'm sure that there's a nice trick here. Let's see, 1. So if we get 1, that becomes 0. What if we just subtract 1 and then divide by 4. I guess we can do that. -1, divide by 4. Let's try that. That looks like it works for this at least. Yeah, 0, 1, 2. Let's try that on the input, see if it looks okay. Because in the input, I know that we go up to 9. So let's see, the highest index we should have is 8. I think this looks okay. Input, 9, the last one, 33S, 8. Yeah, that actually looks fine. Okay, so it wasn't as hard as I thought. So this will be our index. And then I think what we'll do is, I guess, let me change the name of this to instax. And then stacks will be a vector. And it's going to be a vector of vectors because we're just going to be pushing and popping on these vectors. I guess we're using them as stacks. I thought we were going to have to use a dequeue, but we really only need to push and pop from the end, so a regular vector is fine. So this will be our index. And we are going to, so that's our horizontal index. So stacks of idx dot push C. Of course, we need to make sure type must be known. Oh, right. If stacks dot length less than or equal to idx. I guess we can actually just always resize it, right? Resize it to idx new length. I think it needs to be idx plus 1. Okay, give that a shot. Okay, it ran successfully. I think, yeah, if we took this out, it would not work, right? Oh, well, sure, it doesn't even compile because of the types. Okay, so once we do that, let's debug our stacks. Great. Line is empty, instax false. Does that look right? Oh, I have it on load input still. Sample. Alright, so we should have nz oh, uh-oh. Oh, I see. If idx, I guess we do have to do this check because I'm resizing it constantly, so I must be just like truncating it. Whoops. If idx is greater than stacks.length, then we'll resize it. Okay, DCMP. Now that looks okay. Great. So now that we have that, wait, is that right? DCM. Oh, no, we do need a, I guess we do need a double-ended queue. Okay, let's give that a shot. Okay, because we do actually have to pop from the front. I didn't realize that. Okay, that's fine. So instax is false. If not instax, then we can just start performing the operations. Move 1 from 2 to 1. So in this case, I guess we're just going to call line.split. ASCII whitespace is fine. And I'll go ahead and collect that. Collect this into a vector. Because we're just going to start indexing into it. let's see. So let move one. I guess we'll call this C for count, F for from, T for two, equal SP1, SP3, SP5. Okay, and then for, I think we actually don't care about the index. 0 to count, we are going to call stacks of F dot, stacks of F, what is this? Stacks of F. Oh, that's why it's not happy. Found stir. Whoa. Oh, right, I forgot to parse. Okay, before we collect, oh no, we can't do it before we collect, actually. Let's see. I think we can split ASCII white space. We can skip the first one. And then we can step by two, because we can take every other one. And then we can flat map on that. And we'll call S usize from stir on S dot collect. All right, let's give that a shot. And I have to import the trait. Whoa. Oh, what? What's the issue? From stir. Yeah. I wish it would do that for me. Oh, whoops. There we go. All right, let's try that. Take this off. Stacks of F dot pop front. What? Oh, I think I put the DQ in the wrong place. This is just a vec. This needs to be vec deck push back. And then we'll pop from the front. Pop front. So we're gonna pop from the front of this. Great. We pop from the front of from, and then we'll push that on to the front of T. We'll unwrap this, and then stacks of T dot push front A. Line 33. Oh, right. Now I should be able to do this. SP else okay. Now I do have to dereference these. Shot. Uh-oh. Alright. That's not too surprising. Oh, it's empty. Oh, jeez. Step by two. Skip one, step by two. You know what? I guess we can actually just do this. Does that work? No. Split ASCII white space. Oh, because the line's empty. There we go. And we do also have to subtract 1. And then I think this is what this does. Maybe not. Found the U size. Okay, I guess not. Alright, so try doing this. Oh, we don't want to unwrap here. I guess we do this part first, because that'll flatten it. And then we can map U plus 1. There. Minus 1. So that we can actually use these as indices. 0, 1, 0. Okay, that looks fine. So let's look at the stacks at the end. Oh, is that right? Second step, third step. No, this is not right. Okay, so something's still wrong. DCMZNP. Why is this not right? I guess we do just have to print the stacks at each time. So something I do for this often is we can define a new type, and then we'll implement display on our new type, just to print it more nicely. I mean, is this right at all? Alright. Alright, struct. I'm gonna call it board. It's a vec of deck of, I think they're strings. Okay, so for each vector, so we have to print it this way. So we actually have to go into the inner vecs, the vec dex. And I think that means we also need to find the max length of one of those. Self.0.iter.map, and we're going to call length on that. We might be able to do max. How's that? Unwrap. Alright, so for I in 0 to max length, for j in 0 to self.0.length, we need to print oh, and we're actually looping from the end. Let's do .rev. Okay. For j, self-0 length, we will say right f. Well, now we actually have to check. Let's see. Let's see if let's sum x is, so we should always be able to get the first index. The first index should be fine, which we're calling J. But the second index might not work. If let sum x is self.0 of j dot get I. Yeah, that's fine. Right. X. Else we will just write 3 spaces. Okay, let's try that. I know that's not board of stacks. I know that that's not finished, but oh, it's supposed to be a char. That's fine. Doesn't really change anything, I think. Line 60. Let's debug it like this. Okay. Yeah, okay, that was not right. DCM. Oh, we just never wrote a new line, of course. So there's the P. It does look like I'm doing this wrong, though. P. Oh, it looks like I did the wrong index. Okay, so J is supposed to be self.length, so this is the vectors. You do have to go all the way across first. Oh, I think I definitely got these backwards. Okay, let's try this. And then when we finish a given I, we'll say right line. Like that. Okay. No. That is still not right. Oh, that's at the end. Oh, okay, that might be right for the end. Let's try this at the top. I guess we'll just comment this part out for now. Probably the easiest thing to do. Okay. Get back to the top. Z in, so it's sideways, obviously. But it doesn't look so bad for being sideways. Except it is still wrong. Z in. DCM is right, NZ is right, P is right. Oh, it is. Okay, let's take off the reverse, maybe. What am I doing here? So I'm printing spaces, because that's empty. What the heck? I guess we don't need the reverse. Okay, ZDCM. So it's still, maybe I need 2. Is it 2 reverses? This is I mentioned this yesterday, but this is kind of my guess and check kind of mentality. Probably we should stop and think about this, but I had to take a few guesses first. Yeah, I still felt like these should be swapped. Does that look any better? Oh. Okay, I think that is right. Maybe I reversed. I don't think this needs to be reversed. Okay, and now it looks like the other one doesn't need to be reversed. Alright, we're getting there, we're getting there. No, NZ. Ah, that's actually right. Nearly. So that's the right order. But now, everything floated to the top for some reason. Okay. 0 to max length. Oh, it's because they're not at the same height. Of course. Get I. Of course, of course. Okay, so I think we will just leave it like this. This is fine. That's close enough. So let's print it now after every iteration. Okay. Move. Okay, fine. Let's just see it. We can clone it. Who cares? It's just for debugging anyway. Okay. So this is our first real. It's all set up. After the first step, well, okay, this is the one where we don't do anything. Oh, this one. That doesn't affect anything. This doesn't affect anything. Great. NZUDCMP. Okay. In the first step, one crate is moved from stack 2 to stack 1. So we're supposed to move from stack 2 to stack 1. Oh god. What does it look like we did? It looks like we moved... Oh. Okay. I think we need to print this as well. Move 0. I see. So this definitely needs to be +1. We shouldn't have subtracted 1 from that one to begin with. Okay. Now I think we're good. How does it look at the end now? CMZ. Okay. Wow, okay, we might have done it then. Let's just delete this stuff. Good. And then the solution is just whatever's at the top of all the stacks. Let me put that back for a second. So this will be, actually let's debug stacks. CMZ. So it is the 0th element of every stack. Let's print line stacks dot iter dot map. I might be able to do flat map actually. Well, let's do this. SS0. Can you collect this into a string? Maybe. Oh, you can. Wow. Very cool. CMZ. Okay. Well, that was good. Let's try it on the input. That's the right answer. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought. Part 2. As we watch the crane operator rearrange the crates, it's not following what we wanted. Oh no. Yeah, okay, multiple crates at once. They stay in the same order. Okay. Okay, that shouldn't be too big of a deal. So let's go ahead, we'll stage these changes. Day 5, part 1. Because we are going to modify it now. Because, yeah, it looks like the main thing to do here is that instead of popping them one at a time, I guess we'll just do it in 2 steps. Temp. I think we could probably do this with a slice, right? But I'm not sure. So what I'm seeing here is it will just do temp dot, oh whoops, back new. We can just do temp dot push a. Let me grab that again. And then temp dot reverse for T and temp. No, not T. Let's not call it T. We'll call it TM. Push front TM. Let's try that. Well, let's just put it. Well, all right. We'll check. We'll check. MCD. Back to input. That's the right answer. All right, we got our stars. Have a nice day.